Hello. So I wanted to address something that's been kind of bothering me, but I didn't think it was for this page or this um, channel, but I decided to go ahead. On Facebook, there is a page titled American Sign Language, and it has a lot of, it has pictures of hand shapes, and and it and sometimes it'll have words or whatever in hand shapes, but many of the times, and I want to say most, but I don't want to say most or all, so I'm going to say some of the time it's not ASL. And the reason I say that is because I've noticed that sometimes the hand shapes, they are British Sign Language, two-handed, for all of their alphabet and their numbers. And sometimes it's not British Sign Language, so I'm not sure if it's French or if it's German or if it's, some other language. I don't know the other sign languages, but it's different, or it's just made up. So some of the hand shapes, look like they're just a hand shape, right? And so I'm going, is that another language or is that just made up? I don't know. But the other day, it had ASL, letters, A, B, C, D, but underneath each letter was a number instead. And then under the numbers was a letter. And you're going, so finally I just said, and so sometimes my comments have been, that's not, ASL, or it's not American Sign Language. And then the other day I said, stop it. This is not American Sign Language. Um, and the reason I decided to say something is because it confuses, here's going to do the sign, new learners. Or I could say beginners. This is to start or to begin, beginners. Or, so I could have two choices. I could say, an or is or you just move. So it confuses beginners, or it confuses new students. So people that are learning and are trying to really want to know, what is that language? What is that sign? What is that hand shape? It's confusing, and that's not right. That's wrong to, to lead people in the wrong, direction. So that's why I said something. And then they put something, they cursed on there, and I just kind of disengaged myself from that because they don't want to be realistic. So I just wanted to warn you, if you are, learning and you're new, then to be careful and look at other things to find out, is that the right sign, or I'm doing it right? Is that, or is just someone just kind of, um, you know, messing with me, this is picking on me or whatever. Now, I encourage you to look at my, when I first started my earlier videos, the numbers would be in the 100 area, and I start out teaching hand shapes. And with the hand shapes, I associated the most common signs that are used with that hand shape. So I thought that would be maybe an easier way to learn ASL, because when you go to a class, you start out, ABC and the numbers, and then hello, my name, and then you don't do is, right? Hello, my name, and then you spell it. So I just thought people want to go ahead and go beyond that, and they want to go ahead and just go right into having a conversation. So that's why I started with the hand shape. So, if you have a different perspective, or you have a better way to learn, let me know. And just beware of these different Facebook pages and channels, and make sure it's correct and it's consistent with what you're seeing with others. So practice, and I'll see you later. Bye.